Hey there, LEGO fans and library lovers. It's me, Blair Archer, welcoming you into the BRIX LEGO studio for another exciting element exploration. Let's take a look inside the LEGO Ideas Head and see what we'll be working on today. Oh, what's this? A sandcastle by the seashore. That means we're going to the beach. Things are certainly heating up here in the LEGO studio, so let's pack our stuff and head to the ocean. Come on. Alright, let's dive right in and take a look at how to get set up at the beach for some summer fun. The first thing you're going to want to do is create a beach landscape scene. It can be as simple as putting your sand colored bricks or plates right up against some blue, or getting into some advanced water techniques showing how the waves crash upon the sand. Here I've constructed a small diorama showing how we can use a mixture of all the wonderful colors that LEGO makes in blue to create the deepening of the ocean as it comes away from the sand. So if you start with tan as your base color for your beach, it looks great for a typical sandy beach. You can move into dark tan to look like wet sand, and then I like to use some transparent blue pieces as the waves crash upon the shore. Here I've used some sloped bricks, some cheese wedges, plates and tiles to create an organic shape as the water meets the land. Using different kinds of slopes like these 1x3s, and bow-shaped pieces, you can create the waves, giving the water a living feel. Using too many right-angled pieces and blocky shapes, it can quickly look more like solid than liquid. And as we move out into the ocean, I've also shown how we can make a wave curling up and about to crash over. To do that, I've used a couple of different hinge pieces in here. So I used these 1x2 with Technic pinholes to create a immediate hinge in the dark blue so that I could transition between the dark blue to the regular typical LEGO blue, and I've stuck these plates on there like so. And then as we moved up here, I used some half bow elements into these curved panels to create the rest of the wave as it begins to tip over on itself. You can even get up in your wave and you can add in, if you give a little extension, a spot for someone to be surfing on an awesome surfboard. Using this color mixture gives a very lifelike feel to your ocean scene. I've set our scene with some 16x16 plates propped up in the back here with some cloud elements, and it's currently set up as a Pacific Northwest beach with some pine trees and deciduous trees, but if you want to give it that tropical vibe, it's always fun to add in some palm trees. Palm trees have these segmented elements that link together and run on a little bit of like a partial ball joint system. Once you click them together, you can pose them in various ways to give them a natural growth shape. And then at the top, they have this four-pronged element for attaching the leaves. When you pop your palm tree where you want it, you can pick between small and large palm tree leaves, and you simply slide the open studs down those bar elements and arrange them as you see fit. They can be simple with just a few leaves, or you can really deck them out and go wild. If you want to get a little bit more realistic, it's cool to add one of these bushes in dark tan inside to show the dying, dried out leaves that have started to fall down beneath the new growth. To do that, you simply take a bar element and you run it in the middle of your bush and then into the inside of your palm tree so that you can place it on there upside down. And then from that, you can put another cylinder piece onto your palm tree, again in an upside down format, and simply flip your palm tree attachment part so that you are continuing to build in an upside down manner. And then you can even use these kinds of new palm frond pieces to accessorize your tree and give it a really fun tropical vibe. Of course, we need a place for our beachgoers to hang out once they've gotten out of the water, so let's take a look at some ways we can make them comfortable up on the sand. For starters, a rectangular plate in a color that you haven't used elsewhere in your build can be a great base for a towel to relax on. Though some awesome printed tiles can also make a nice place to hang out. Secondly, you're probably going to want some shade. If you don't happen to be relaxing underneath a palm tree, you can use techniques like this with bar elements to hold up a variety of things to use as umbrellas. You can use a regular antenna piece and find a printed dish like these to use as an umbrella. They come in a variety of different colors and styles. Some of the vintage ones, which were originally made to be umbrellas, have a slightly different shape and a hole that runs all the way through, but many of the modern ones do not run all the way through, though they have a great place to put a bar right in the middle there. And you can stick them right on top. But if that's not enough shade for you, look to Lego Friends for some amazing umbrella elements, and some of the city sets have them in some other colors as well. And you might want a longer bar to put those in. So if you pick up a bar like this and you want to get it mounted, it's not going to stick directly to the plate, so you can use a jumper plate or an element with an open hole or a 2x2 round plate such as one of these, and you can stick your bar directly into those and then mount it onto the sand. These will give your umbrella a little bit more height so that you have better coverage for your beach relaxing. If we turn back the clock a little bit and you want to make an even bigger splash with your umbrella, you can look at X-Pod lids, which were small containers that came in a variety of wonderful colors. And these lids can be used just like the other dishes and attached to the bar elements. And give loads of shade for your minifigures. There were even some extremely large umbrellas made a long time ago in LEGO history that have this wonderful ball joint end at the top so that you can pose your umbrella just like a real one in real life on a patio or on a beach. They came in a variety of different colors and sets. Some of them were from Fabuland and Belleville, and they are just amazing, and they give you a super shady spot to hang out under. What do you think? I think they've got enough shade now. At one point, LEGO even had an entire theme devoted to outdoor fun in the sun called Paradisa. It introduced this lovely light pink color that we see in the umbrella over here, and had tons of amazing things for our minifigures to do in the great outdoors. This is a little ice cream shop set. It had these awesome little printed tiles with the little assortment of frosty deliciousness there. Nowadays, LEGO has quite an assortment of offerings for our minifigures to enjoy. So be sure to have some of these cool and tasty sweet treats to help your minifigures chill out after a long day on the beach. And one for you, and one for you. And if you're ready to hit the sand, look no further than some of our favorite character lines to help you look the part. LEGO Friends has an awesome array of outdoor outfits that you can check out, from beach-going suits to nice, cool, breezy outfits and sweet sunglasses to ocean rescue diving suits. And in our minifigures line, we've got all kinds of tropical and cool outfits, and whether you're going to stay on the sand or go deep diving, we've got lots of accessories to help you stay safe and do it in style. And if you can't find a pair of swim trunks, look to the classic yellow Spaceman, who recently was reissued with Benny's Space Pack, so they're not super rare nowadays. They have a full yellow lower parts, so you can take the legs off and combine them with any other color middle segment and create your own little bathing suit bottoms. Since we're building with LEGO, the possibilities are endless. Let's take a look at a way we can build a large beach in a totally different scale using fewer parts and smaller pieces. I'm going to show you how to make a microscale seashore. This will be the time when, if you have one of the make and take kits, you should get it out. If you do not have one of these kits, don't worry, we're going to be using a lot of common elements, and I'm going to go over them now. So let's check them out. We've got a 4x6 blue plate, two 2x8 tan plates, two 2x6 tan plates, two 1x3 dark green plates, two 1x3 tan plates, a 1x6 light azure plate, and three dark blue 1x2 plates. As well as this medium azure slope, looks like a car hood. It's going to make a great addition to our beach. A brown antenna, a brown 1x1 round plate with an open stud. And last but not least, 2 1x1 round tiles in white, these quarter round tiles. Once we have our elements organized and ready, it's time to begin construction. We take our 2 2x8 plates to begin, and one of the 2x6 plates, and we overlap them by 2 studs at the top like this. Then we take our other 2x6 plate and the 2 tan 1x3 plates and put them together like this. And that we will attach to our other tan assembly by overlapping them like so. Now we have the beach. Now it's time to make the water. Start with the 1x6 plate and placing it right against the shoreline there. That'll make our water's edge. Then we take the 4x6 blue plate and put that behind it, sandwiching it down really well so that we get all these plates nicely stuck together. We'll finish it up by adding the dark blue 1x2 plates to the end, 3 in a row. So they'll hang over a little bit on the edges, and then they go the rest of the way, like that. So we get our color gradient as the water gets deeper. Then we're going to take our sloped piece and overlap the 2 blue colors closest to the sand, giving us a nice wave form as the water washes ashore. Finishing that up will be the 1x1 quarter rounds right in front of that, making the sea foam as the wave crashes on the sand. Finally, we're going to make our palm tree using the brown antenna. Place that down. You can kind of put it anywhere you like on the sand. Followed by the 1x1 plate with open stud. That'll go right here on top, and push it down just enough so that it matches the top of the antenna. And then you take your 2 1x3 dark green plates, stack them going crisscross like this, and put them on the top of that. And there you have a little beach scene. Great for putting on your desk or in a windowsill. If you have the means to make more of them, you can put them side by side and get a nice continual shore going. Some fun things that you can add in are nanofigs, if you have them. The little trophy-sized people do pretty well at this scale. Or you can get some other white elements in there, like the little cheese slopes for making rough waves out at sea, or changing the way that the water washes up on the beach. Adding in transparent blue elements can give some depth and shine to your water as well. And then making other micro-scale attractions, such as a small boat. Take a couple of headlight bricks and some of those slopes together, sticking a wand in the end there. You can get a nice boat sailing on the water. Like I said, the possibilities are truly endless, and this is a great way to make a large beach in a very small format. All this talk has me ready to kick back, relax, and have some fun in the sun. Surf's up, Lego builders! Thanks for joining me at BRIX Education. Hopefully some of the tricks we learned today will help you make a beach scene as